So Fallout 76 is the next Fallout game to come out, and I made some things based on Fallout 4, because that's the way I roll. What's happening, my fellow geeks on the internet? I'm TGun, coming at you with another video, and today I've got a custom LEGO Soul Survivor from Fallout 4, dog meat, as well as a display box to go with him. So I actually started on the Soul Survivor minifigure like months ago. I think I had like the torso, left arm, and the outline of the boots. Then I stopped because I didn't have any of this dark brown color, and then I just never got around to finishing him after I got the dark brown paint in. But a couple nights ago I picked him up and I finished him off, and I really love the way that he looks. I also painted up a quick dog meat just to throw into the showcase, as well as make a display box that, displays him. Quick confession, I've only ever played Fallout 4. There's a good chance I won't make any other minifigures besides from Fallout 76 when I get that. So don't go expecting me to make minifigures from Fallout 1, 2, 3 or Las Vegas. So apologies for that. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and have a close-up on these minifigures. I just want to quickly note at the beginning of this segment that I'm not going to be going over the accessories at the start as what I usually try to do with my showcase videos. Instead, I'll be showing it off at the end, as I think it'll be better just to show it off after I've showed the figure. So with that in mind, let's get straight into the minifigure. So I decided to base this character off of the character that I usually make and play as throughout the game. This hairpiece is the dog trainer hairpiece from one of the minifigure series. It's like a really light yellow, but with a mix of to me is dark yellow, dark tan, and flat yellow. I was able to mix up this pretty nice blonde color. I then painted over the hair and added the beard to a Resistance Trooper face from like Force Awakens, and I think the Last Jedi sets as well. So I just decided to add the beard as throughout the game I like to give him a beard. I also gave him a scar above his right eye. I think the scar looks really cool, and I usually give him a scar at the beginning of the game. Coming on to the torso, his torso was painted a while ago, like I said at the beginning, and then a couple nights ago I just picked him up, finished off, and I really love how everything looks. So for his torso, I've got all the yellow details that comes up and around. He's got the Vault 111, like the 111 on the back. He's got this little metallic grey details that he has in the game, like on the back here, and up on the chest here, as well as also got the cord that goes up around, as well as the yellow collar that goes up and around onto the back. Then, using electrical tape, I made his the leather chest piece. I decided to make him wearing the leather pieces, as I usually wear the leather armor pieces instead of using the Raider pieces. So I used electrical tape just to give it that nice 3D look and the leathery look. So I made the belt, which goes all the way around, and then I also had like the other bit that comes up and around, as well as the other two bits that goes off to the sides. I then used a bit of Xbox card, which I cut up, stuck on here to make the pouch here, which I put on the front because that way it stays it from getting destroyed on the side. I also cut off a bit on the front for the 3 pouches up there. Then I also added on 3 pouches at the back. I then all painted it and then added on the detail. This pouch up the front here, if you look carefully, has actually got another bit of electrical tape just to give it the flap. I also painted on the gunmetal belt buckle as well. For his right arm, I just painted him with the leather shoulder pad, and then I also painted the gauntlets. I also gave him a glove top just to give it that look that he's got the leather armor on top of the base bit, so I just think it looks better with the glove top. On this arm, he's just got all the details. It goes all the way around. And then I used a Breakthrough Army Iron Man gauntlet piece, because if you remember back to the showcase that I had a while ago for the Iron Man minifigures, all those chest pieces came with these gauntlets, which does cover the hand. So I cut off the bit that covers the hand, sanded it back, painted it in the dark tan, added the screen in black, the knobs and dials in black, added this bit that he uses in the vault, to unlock the vault door in white, and then I also added a little orange light as well. I thought this would be better than using a handcuff piece or just painting on the Pip-Boy. And it also gives it that bulk that it has as well in the game, so that's also another bonus. It just gives them more accuracy. And then coming down to the legs are really simple. All he has is just a couple of lines that goes goes up and around just as hard to continue on the seams. I added on his leather knee pads and shin pads that you can get in the game, like really simply. It's just to get it off enemies, just a leather leg armor. Then I also gave him his dark brown boots. And then on the sides, I also continued that detail of the padding around. But yeah, so that's basically it for the Soul Survivor. I really love how this Vault Dweller turned out. I love how the jumpsuits turned out. Anyway, let's go ahead and have a look at all his accessories. So since in the game you can pick up heaps of accessories, I've got a few accessories that kind of resemble, or at least do resemble, the accessories or the weapons that you can pick up in the game. So first off, I got this in like the offensive pack from my very first Brick Arms pack. I just think this looks a lot like the 10mm handgun. So what I did, I cut off this other little bit that was up here just to give a bit more accuracy. And this is probably the mainly used accessory that I use on the minifigure and probably in the game. So there's that. This next accessory that I have for him is this baton. So it's a really fun melee weapon to use, and I thought, better give it to him as I've got a few of these. So this is like one of the melee weapons that I have for him. I also have another melee weapon for him as well. So I'll go swap that around. I actually lied, I have two other melee weapons, not just another one. So I have got his combat knife that you can pick up in the game and use. So here's a machete, which is the other melee weapon, which I did forget about. But yeah, so this is a really cool weapon. I actually use this a lot, like the most out of the melee weapon. So I had to give him the machete, as I love using it in the game, and it just makes the character look cool as well. So yeah, that's him with the machete. Now I'll just show him the last couple of guns. So this gun that I gave him now is actually a gun that you only get if you add it as a mod. So I just thought I'd show him off with this, as you can get this as a mod for your game. So there's that, and I've got one more gun for him. The last gun that I have for him is the hunting rifle. I gave him this mainly due to the promo thing with him and dog meat on the road, and he's just got a hunting rifle, so I just thought I'd give it to him. It looks cool, like with the minifigure and that. So that's it for his accessories. Now let's go ahead and look at dog meat. So here we have dog meat. So basically I just made dog meat out of this dog piece. So yeah, I'll just pop it here. The face, I probably need to fix it up a bit, but it's good for the time being. What I did, I painted black around the nose and just gave it some more black, just to make it more accurate. I painted all the black fur on the back here, and the back here. This was the first time actually painting up an animal, so this is, it was very different, kind of. But yeah, so I painted the black all around. I didn't change the brown color. I was too scared to stuff it up and stuff, so I just left it as Lego's color. Then on the face, you can see I tried to add the black rings around his eyes that he has. I had to sand off, the black detail that he has on the nose there, or the snout. So got that there, so it looks a bit funny just from the sanding. Got black around the ears, so yeah, I tried to do this as accurately as I could. So yeah, this was just a little piece I just painted up quickly just to throw with the Soul Survivor. Now, speaking of these two minifigures, like Soul Survivor and that, I also made a little display box quickly. So I'll go show you that, and then we'll wrap up. So here's my little display box that I made just to display the minifigures in. If you've seen my other videos, you would have seen that I've done this a couple of times. I've done one for The Last Jedi, but I haven't actually shown that on YouTube properly. And then I've also done one for my apocalyptic Batman universe and stuff. So yeah, so this is for Fallout, obviously. So yeah, if I go ahead and open it up, I'll show you what's inside. The main base was really easy. It started off with just a plain black base, and then I actually took one of these mini green base plates, and I cut it up, like I just used scissors, cut it up, glued it down, and then once the glue dried, I then went over and painted it. So first I had to decide what sort of background I wanted to use. So I just got one of Sanctuary, so you got the walls and everything, so I think it's Sanctuary. But yeah, I've just got this background of a settlement, and you can see kind of it's got the road and it's got grass and stuff. So then I'll just try to replicate some of that. So I've just got the road continuing here. I've got some dirt there because in the game some of the roads broken up and you see dirt throughout. I've just got all the dirt on that side. Then I knew I wanted to have at least some sort of grass thing. I couldn't find the grass that has like 3 prongs, but I found this, so I thought this would work. It's like a bush or something. Eventually, hopefully I can find the other grass piece and just replace that, but for right now it looks pretty cool. Then I just added some bits of rubble as throughout. You can see rubble and just debris everywhere in the game, so I've got some debris there. Then I've got a bit of a wall here, a grey thing, and then just added just all these rubble bits and stuff there. So yeah, I just wanted to, just give it a bit of a display piece to make it look all epic. So if I grab the Soul Survivor, stick him down there, and then I grab dog meat. Yeah, there we go. So that is now the minifigures in the display case. So this is why I like doing it. It just gives them a really cool display option and stuff. I am thinking of making a bigger display case for these minifigures, making some more Fallout 4 and then adding some more accessories and stuff, but I'm not sure yet. It's just an idea. I'm thinking of using, like a bigger display box because this is fairly small. Like if I grab the display box for the apocalyptic Batman universe, you can see the size difference. So, I might get something like that or a longer one. So we'll see. But yeah, that's basically it for this video. So let's go ahead and wrap up. So thank you guys for watching this Fallout 4 showcase video. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Do you like Fallout 4? Do you not like Fallout 4? If you don't like Fallout 4, which is your favorite Fallout game in the franchise? Like I said before, I've only ever played Fallout 4. I haven't played any of the other Fallout games, so yeah. Let me know what you think of this display box. So thanks again for watching. My next showcase you can expect to see is, if I can actually open up the display case, I'm gonna finally showcase off my Apocalyptic Universe Deathstroke and Apocalyptic Universe Batman 2.0. So I've updated him. I'm gonna actually update his jacket a little bit and then I'll showcase him. So I'll just edit him and then I may make a Apocalyptic Joker, not a zombie Joker, but like a survivor, because zombies, I don't know, can get boring. I just prefer the looks of them if they're a survivor. It just makes them interesting. That will be my next showcase, because I've had those guys done for a while, and then I will showcase them. So come like, subscribe, share for more. Make sure you check out my 2 Instagram accounts down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright, see ya!